this video, we're going over the new top 5 meta loadouts here in Black Ops 7 Season 2 Reloaded. I will be going over both 5 as well as 8 attachment gunfighter class setups. Let's get into it. For class setup number 1, we're taking a look at the M15 Mod 0, a solid assault rifle. This is the Silence God Gun. For the optic, we are going to utilize the Fang hover point ELO. Not only are we getting a clean optic picture, but we are going to be bumping up that recoil stabilization. Very nice. For the muzzle, we are going to be utilizing the RECOIL Shade X suppressor. This is going to improve horizontal recoil control, vertical recoil control, and keep you off the mini-map when firing. You can't go wrong with this. Now, for the barrel, we are going to be rolling with the 18-inch Bowen Watchtower barrel. This is going to bump up that damage range, giving you a very fast and consistent time to kill. For the underbarrel, I highly recommend putting on the Iron Hold Angle Grip. This is going to improve that horizontal recoil control, aim idle sway delay, aim walking steadiness, as well as additional aim idle sway controllability. Because this weapon does have a pretty moderate to fast fire rate, we're going to put on that Mayday extended mag, giving you 45 rounds, plenty to outgun multiple people at the same time. For the rear grip, we are going to be utilizing the Hex Cut Grip, amazing on the M15, improving that aim down sight speed, slide to fire speed, dive to fire speed, and also additional jumping aim down sight speed. For the stock, we're going to be utilizing the Intervention stock. This is a great attachment, improving both aim walking movement speed and flinch resistance, so you can dominate at those close and medium ranges. And we are going to be utilizing a fire mods attachment, which is going to be the buffer spring, to further improve more vertical as well as horizontal recoil control. A massive W with this assault rifle. Once you go ahead and create this 8 attachment loadout, you are going to be very happy because the M15 does have a fast sprint to fire speed, ADS, aim walking movement speed, and very easy to control recoil with a fast TTK. This is one of the best assault rifles to use if you are going to be running it suppressed. I highly recommend checking out this 8 attachment loadout. Now, if you only want to run a 5 attachment class, you are going to go ahead and mix up a couple of attachments. You're going to remove the optic. For the muzzle, you are going to put on the monolithic suppressor to improve that bullet velocity, damage range, and to keep you off the mini-map when firing. You're going to remove the barrel, and you are going to go ahead and remove the stock here. This is still going to be a great loadout because we're going to have that damage range as well as recoil control, and in my personal opinion, an iron sight that you can use at longer ranges to dominate players. Definitely go ahead and give this a try if you're looking for a fast TTK assault rifle that you only have to run 5 attachments with. I think you guys will definitely enjoy this loadout as well. And by the way, if you don't have enough time to play and need weapon or rank leveling assistance, such as unlocking mastery camos like Singularity, Mitch Cactus has you covered. They offer safe and legit services on Xbox, PlayStation, and PC, and they also deliver DLC codes like Monster Energy and Mueller Milk. Mitch Cactus has over 20,000 verified reviews and thousands of personal vouchers, making them the go-to for things Call of Duty as well as Battlefield 6. You can use my code EARS to save 5% off, limited time only. For class setup number 2, we're taking a look at the EGR-17. This assault rifle is amazing, fast fire rate, low recoil. You're gonna enjoy this loadout. For the optic, we're gonna use the Fang hover point ELO just to make things a little bit easier, clean optic picture, and also bumping up recoil stabilization. For the muzzle, we are going to be utilizing the RECOIL Shade X suppressor on this AR as well for that recoil control and also keep you off the mini-map when firing. For the barrel, we're going to be utilizing the XR Compulsion barrel. This is nice, improving that bullet velocity. Energy weapons are going to benefit drastically from this attachment. For the underbarrel, we are going to use the Sentry Pro hand stop as well. This is going to be nice, improving that horizontal recoil control and other stability functions. Definitely worth it with this AR. For the magazine, we're going to be utilizing the Fuel Cell X3 mag, giving you a very healthy 55 rounds, plenty of ammo to outgun multiple people at the same time. For the rear grip, we are going to be utilizing the Nanite grip. This is going to improve that recoil gun kick, vertical recoil control, and first shot recoil control. This controllability attachment is going to be nice, making this weapon easy to use at those longer ranges. For the stock, we are going to be utilizing the EAM Tatter stock for improved aim walking movement speed and flinch resistance, a massive W with this AR. And then finally for the fire mods, we are going to put on the buffer springs to help up with additional horizontal and vertical recoil control. Once you go ahead and create this loadout, you are going to be very happy because this assault rifle is going to be solid, fast sprint to fire speed, ADS, aim walking movement speed, as well as a very fast time to kill with recoil that is easy to control, especially at those medium to longer ranges. I recommend going ahead and checking out this assault rifle if you have not already. Now, if you only want to run the 5 attachment class setup with this AR, what you are going to have to do is remove the magazine. You're also going to remove the stock, and you are going to go ahead and remove the fire mods. We're going to keep the optic here just so you have a clean optic picture. The iron sights are not bad, but I know a lot of people like to use the optic on this assault rifle. You still have great handling as well as recoil control and a fast time to kill. You're going to have a little bit of more horizontal recoil with this loadout, but it's nothing that you cannot control, especially because you are running an optic that is going to be easy to use at those longer ranges. Definitely go ahead and give this weapon a try. If you're looking for a fast TTK AR, you can use at any and all ranges. For class setup number 3, we're taking a look at the STURMWOLF 45. This SMG is amazing, high damage, controllable recoil. You're gonna love it. Now, because the iron sights are amazing, we do not need to run an optic on this class setup. For the muzzle, we are going to be utilizing the Hawker Stabilizer MK2 to improve vertical recoil control, kick reset speed, and first shot recoil control. Definitely worth it. For the barrel, we are going to be running with the 14.8-inch Para-G barrel. We're going to bump up that damage range, giving you a very fast and consistent time to kill. For the underbarrel, we are going to be rolling with the Envoy foregrip. This is a nice attachment, improving that horizontal recoil control, sprinting movement speed, and movement speed. If you want additional recoil control, you can put on that lateral precision grip, which is going to maximize that horizontal recoil control. Both are great attachments. For the magazine, we are going to use the Prestige attachment. That 40 cal mag is incredible, improving that damage and damage range, ADS speed, and sprint to fire speed, headshot multiplier, and also giving you a faster reload. 100% worth it. For the rear grip, we are going to be rolling with the Motley Light Grip. This is going to improve that horizontal recoil control and recoil stabilization. If you don't need to control the recoil control with this weapon any more than it already does have with this class, you can put on the Celine Rover Grip, which is going to improve that aim down sight speed, slide to fire speed, dive to fire speed, as well as jumping aim down sight speed. Both of these attachments are amazing. For the stock, we're going to be utilizing the LT1 Pride stock for improved aim walking movement speed and flinch resistance. And finally, we are going to be going over to the fire mods and equipping the recoil spring assembly to improve that horizontal recoil control and vertical recoil control. A massive W with this submachine gun. You can skip over the laser if you don't like to run lasers on submachine guns. I know some people don't like to do that, but if you don't really care, you can throw on the EMT3 Agile laser to bump up even more damage range and recoil stabilization. This is a nice attachment with the submachine gun. Once you go ahead and run this loadout and jump in the firing range, you're going to see that we have a fast sprint to fire speed, ADS, aim walking movement speed, as well as very easy to control recoil and a ridiculously fast TTK even at range. You are going to have to burst fire at extreme long range, but the recoil control is 100% going to be there. This is going to be a monster if you are trying to keep all your gunfights close to medium range. As you can see, the TTK is very fast. Now, if you only want to run the 5 attachment class with this SMG, what you are going to have to do is remove the barrel. You're also going to go ahead and remove the stock, and you are going to go ahead and take away the fire mod attachment. This is still going to be a great loadout here because we are going to still have handling as well as recoil control and damage. Fast with the fire speed, ADS, as well as controllable recoil. This is going to be a great submachine gun to use at those close to medium ranges. Remember, at longer ranges, you are going to have to burst fire it, but this is one of the best SMGs to run in Black Ops 7 multiplayer right now. And look at how fast the TTK is. For class setup number 4, we're taking a look at the Rev 46. This submachine gun is amazing. Fast fire rate. I think a lot of you guys are going to enjoy this recoil controlling class. Now, for the optic, we are going to use the Fang Hover Point ELO. We're going to need it to bump up that recoil stabilization and give us a clean optic picture. The iron sights are not the best. For the muzzle, we are going to be rolling with the Hawker Series 45 to drastically bump up vertical recoil control. For the barrel, we are going to be rolling with the 14.9-inch cooldown target barrel to bump up damage range, giving you a very fast and consistent time to kill. For the underbarrel, we are going to use the force stabilizer hand stop to remove as much horizontal recoil as possible. For the magazine, we're going to be utilizing the Komodo drum mag. We're going to need 55 rounds to fire it with this SMG is crazy fast. For the rear grip, we are going to utilize the traversal grip. We're going to improve that aim down sight speed, slide to fire speed, dive to fire speed, and also more jumping aim down sight speed. I highly recommend going ahead and using the Prestige attachment. That reforged flip stock's amazing, maximizing your aim walking movement speed. And then finally, for the last attachment, we are going to go over to the fire mods, and we're going to be equipping the recoil sync unit to improve more vertical as well as horizontal recoil control. A massive W with this SMG. Once you go ahead and create this loadout and jump into the firing range, you're going to see that we do have a submachine gun that has a fast sprint to fire speed as well as ADS and a really fast aim walking movement speed. The recoil control is going to be there as well. This is going to be a great submachine gun to use if you're looking to absolutely dominate players, no matter where they are on the map. This is one of the nastiest weapons here in Black Ops 7 right now. Fast fire rate, you're gonna be able to punish people no matter where they are on the map. You are gonna have to burst it at extreme long ranges, but this is gonna be something you want to use if you're trying to run and gun primarily. Now, if you only want to run the 5 attachment class with this, what you are going to have to do is remove the barrel. You're also going to go ahead and remove the underbarrel, and you are going to go ahead and take away the rear grip. We're still going to utilize the recoil sync unit and a couple of the other attachments that are going to be controlling this weapon's handling. Once you go ahead and jump in the fire range, you're still going to see that we have a fast sprint to fire speed, ADS, a walking movement speed, as well as a recoil pattern that is controllable, but you are going to have to keep your gunfights close to medium ranges. I highly recommend going ahead and giving this SMG a try if you're trying to dominate players at its respective range, close, and medium. Definitely worth it, and one of my favorite guns in the entire game. And finally, for class setup number 5, we're taking a look at the AK-27, one of my personal favorite assault rifles. Hard hitting, low recoil. You're gonna love this loadout. For the optic, we are gonna utilize the Fang Hover Point ELO, recoil stabilization, clean optic picture, massive W with this weapon. For the muzzle, we are gonna be rolling with the SWF Tashina 11, keeping you off the mini map when firing. You can't go wrong with this. For the barrel, we are going to use the 18.2-inch vest stock extended barrel, bumping up that damage range, very fast and consistent time to kill. For the underbarrel, we are going to utilize the iron hold angled grip to improve that horizontal recoil control, aim auto sway controllability, aim walking steadiness, as well as more aim auto sway delay. For the magazine, we're going to be utilizing the Epitaph extended mag, giving you a healthy 40 rounds, cleaning to outgun multiple people at the same time. For the rear grip, we are going to be rolling with the Garand Advanced Grip, aim down sight speed, slide to fire speed, dive to fire speed, as well as jumping aim down sight speed to help us out at those close and medium ranges. For the stock, we are going to be rolling with the SWF 62 variable stock to improve both aim walking movement speed and flinch resistance, a massive W. And then finally, for the fire mods, we are going to put on the buffer spring to improve that horizontal and vertical recoil control, W. Once you go ahead and create this loadout and jump into the firing range, you are going to be very happy. I always recommend this AK setup because we have fast with the fire speed, ADS, aim walking movement speed, and very easy to control recoil. This is one of the best guns to use in the entire game at any and all ranges. The nice thing about this assault rifle, you can get those 3-shot kills to the head, making it one of the fastest killing guns in the entire game as of right now. Now, if you only want to run the 5 attachment class with the AK-27, you are going to remove the optic. You're also going to go ahead and remove the barrel, and you are going to go ahead and take away the magazine. This is still going to be a very solid class setup because we are dealing with an AK setup that is going to have great sprint to fire speed, ADS, and we still have a great recoil control with this weapon. Definitely check this out. I personally enjoy the iron sights on this weapon. This is the loadout that I would recommend going ahead and utilizing. We have 3-shot kills to the head. Overall, a solid setup. I think a lot of you guys are going to enjoy this assault rifle loadout. These are the new top 5 meta loadouts to use here in Black Ops 7 in Season 2 Reloaded. Now, for the rest of all of my loadouts, if I'm running more than 5 attachments, obviously Gunfighter is going to be mandatory, but if I'm not running more than 5 attachments, put on High Roller so you can rock 4 streaks to dominate the lobby. I do have in the VLOX 5.7 on all of my loadouts. Here's the attachments I do run on this pistol. Super reliable. I think a lot of you guys are definitely going to enjoy this. We're going to be utilizing the knife, and for the field upgrade we have on the assault pack with the lucky ammo overclock, giving you more score per kill. We are going to utilize the stem shot with the cleanse overclock to remove player debuffs. We're going to use the Simtex with the high density explosive overclock, making it a lot more deadly. And we are going to be utilizing the flak jacket, scavenger, looper, as well as tactician hybrid combat specialty, giving you more score when you are playing the OBJ with the team. Let me know down in the comment section your favorite assault rifle, SMG, or LMG to use here in Black Ops 7. If you guys do enjoy, drop a like on the vid, subscribe to the channel, turn those post notifications. Been your boy Ears. I'm gonna catch you guys in the next one. Deuces.